I'm Josh. This is Nat, and you're listening to the 11 podcast.
What's up, everybody? What's
So
up?
it's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
Oh yeah,
Our last episode was mid-March when we had Whitney Hines on the show, which I thought was a really fantastic conversation.
yeah, it was super fun.
We are going to have more guests coming on the show, but today you get Josh and I.
Oh yeah, it's all about us.
And actually, we have some really good stuff to talk about, you
Yeah,
guys. But before we get there, we should just catch everybody up on what's been going on. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Okay. So you want to go first, or should I?
Well, let me preface. I want to
Yeah.
say that one of the reasons why we haven't been on is because Josh is in college and he has been dealing with the end of the semester and finals and finishing up your freshman year and racing and training like a mad person and doing all these things. So it's been hard to sync up. With that being said, you go tell
Okay.
everybody what's been up with you.
Oh yeah. So just like you said, track season is in the full swing, training and running and practicing all the time, and it's just been super fun. And I really have enjoyed racing. Just had a race on Friday. I raced the 5K for the first time on the track and came out with the win in 15:23 in kind of a tactical race, I would say. So yeah, I'm like super excited. I'm super confident now and kind of on cloud nine.
That was literally, so we're talking on Sunday evening, May 3rd, you guys, and that race was on Friday, May 1st. And we all went down to Irvine to watch Josh race at UC Irvine, and it was really fun. Like it just was, under the lights. And one of the things that I have to say I felt nervous about was you were kind of talking to me about we've been talking a long time about the 5K
Oh
and the
yeah.
mental aspect of it on the track versus cross.
Mhm.
So let's talk about that. Like what's been your like mental hurdles? Because I know you how much you love cross.
Yeah. So for cross, in high school, obviously I ran the
Wait. Okay, wait, we have to this is the perfect time.
we have we
We're
had
gonna
to
tell you guys.
mention this. Okay, I didn't mean to just stop abruptly, but we were just talking about the word obviously and how it's so overused in today's conversations and how it doesn't mean anything anymore. So that was just super funny.
And we were like, before we press record, I was like, neither one
Don't
of us
say it.
do not say obviously. So that was so funny. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, not so obviously, if you don't know, I used to run the 5K all the time and cross in high school. And so I just got used to the hills and the undulations of the course. And I really loved the mental aspect of trying to attack the course. It was very physical. And so on the track in high school, when I would run the 2 mile, it was just super difficult for me because it was just all flat. The pacing had to be perfect. And you were just running 8 laps at that point, round and round and round. And I just really wasn't used to it mentally. I didn't like it. I stuck to the mile, 1600, 800, that sort of thing. And so now in college, everybody on my team in our program is racing the 5K, throwing down these PRs. And so I was like, okay, I know I'm running a bunch of 800s, but I have a 5K coming up, and I really have to lock in on this one because I want to make it count and I want to like master this. You know what I mean? I don't like it when I can't figure something out. So the whole week leading up to the race, I was just super focused on mental visualization and just focusing on the runner in front of me and finding ways to make the laps go by quicker, if you will. And yeah, it worked. I was honestly kind of surprised with the results. 15:23 isn't like a crazy time, but for me, coming from the 800, I'd never run the 5K on the track. And yeah, I'm really happy with the results.
I'm just a little, I'm not speechless, but my thoughts are kind of going all over the place because it was such a special night. Like, I
Yeah.
know how much you were preparing mentally for it. We knew you were ready physically, and you've just
Yeah.
been stacking all this good training, not only this season, your freshman year, but just for years and years. So it's
Hmm.
like, I know you're ready to do this, but the mental prep had to be there. And
Oh
so
yeah. I
I,
remember. Sorry. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, I felt so nervous. I felt like I was getting ready to race.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. And it's funny you say that because I wasn't even nervous before the race because the heat before mine, the women were running, and there was like this 8-year-old girl in the race, and my coach and I were just laughing, like watching her, like not laughing at her, but it was just like so cool to see somebody that young. Like she broke like the world record for the under 9, like
Oh
for
my
girls. Like
gosh.
it
Okay.
for the 5K. So we were so preoccupied talking about this. I was like, oh my gosh, I have to lock in on my race. Like I'm too busy like chatting it up with my coach.
I got there in time to see her race, and we were like, who is this little girl? Is she a little
Yeah.
girl or is she just short? Like,
No, no, she was like tiny. It was
oh my
insane.
gosh, she was 8 years old.
Yeah.
She raced like an absolute champ.
Yeah. And it was like what, 18 something? Like I don't know, 18, 19. It was like fast. It was
Wow.
crazy.
That is crazy that she was 8 years old, but she definitely stood out in like the very best way. And we were all cheering for her. And that's incredible. The
So
kids
that's
are just
yeah.
getting faster and faster, like at a
It's the
younger.
trackflation.
Exactly.
That's what they
Yes.
call it. Trackflation.
Okay, so let's talk about this for a second. Like
Okay.
trackflation, like what is the meaning of all of that? Because I wrote on this someone's like social media because it was like some incredible performance by like a 12-year-old, and I was like, what are they feeding these kids in
Right.
the best way? But I was just like, everything is like so different than like we even when you were 12 and definitely when I
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
12. What is the deal?
Yeah, I mean, it's just Trackflation is basically like just the current landscape of, everybody's getting faster and times that used to be, it's like inflation with money. It's like stuff that used to cost $1 now cost way more because the dollar isn't as strong. It's the same thing. Times that were times that used to be super impressive are now like, because some like 10-year-old is already doing it. And it's like, I mean, it's so fast, like how things change. Like it's like bicarb now, super shoes before that. Everybody's got the new gear, and then you have social media, and everybody's like, "Oh, well, if he did this or she did that, then I'm gonna do this." It's just a perfect environment for fast times.
Yeah, it's crazy. Have you heard about the broccoli shots? Well, I
What is
just
that?
heard about this. I was like, something else.
What is that?
Supposedly, broccoli shots are supposed to like help your performance. So it's like
Is it like
between
beetroot?
I think it's got different like effects than the beetroot, but I don't know. I don't even want to pretend like I understand because I haven't dug into it, but I'm just like as a coach, like too, like always looking for, things to share with my athletes. I was like, okay, what is
Yeah,
the broccoli shot? Like every week there's like some new adaptation to
it's
add to your
insane.
training.
It's
It's
insane.
crazy.
Yeah. Like even last year, like on bicarb for a second, even last year, I had a few teammates I knew who were taking bicarb, and I was like, "What's that?" It was like a new thing. Now everybody's taking bicarb. Now it's something that coach is like giving out, if you want some.
I know. It's absolutely crazy. Like, and the shoes just keep getting faster and faster, and
Oh yeah, and
everybody's
lighter and lighter.
training. Yeah, it's just, at the end of the day, though, I think the fundamental basics of training are never going to change. And like, there's no magic formula to get better. It's just do the work over a very long period of time and being smart and trying to stay injury free.
Right. The rest is just extra.
Yeah. It's just a bunch of stuff
It's
all the
just a bunch
time.
of like crazy, you know, frosting and sprinkles.
Exactly. Gummy bears and chocolate
Yeah,
chips.
exactly.
Okay, so anyway, I am
Anyway,
super excited about your race. Like, and it wasn't even about the time. It was about the experience. It was about the mental breakthrough. It was about getting a race under your belt. It was about going
right.
for the win, which you did, and that was super cool to see. And
Yeah.
how did that feel winning your first race in college?
Oh, it felt super great because I mean, one, just winning any race is super cool, especially in college. But also, two, I feel like this season has taken a bit to get going. There's been some races I haven't been super happy with in the 800, and I was feeling not defeated, but just like I'm gonna try the 5K, see how it goes. I'm excited. It feels fresh start, and so getting a win and something I'm proud of was super satisfying. And I remember on the cool down, I was just running by myself, and I was saying to myself, it actually worked. Like everything I prepped for. I was so locked in the whole week. I was, meditating and researching like what people do, and I was like, I have to figure this out. And so when it worked, I was just it was incredible. I couldn't believe it.
I'm
But I
so
also could believe it because if you work hard at something, you have a better chance of it working. So it makes sense.
yeah. Yeah, I was saying to someone that I feel that your training and your approach to training and racing is so intelligent and intentional, and it just takes, taking a swing at things, and sometimes it takes like more than, a few swings at something for it to click, and so I'm really happy for you.
Thanks. Thanks. It's
Yay!
super fun. Thumbs up.
So now it's like, when you get into some bigger, more competitive races, like that's just going to be really cool. Like you're going to be ready for it. And I mean, because I was saying, I'm like, again, it wasn't about the time, and
No.
it's kind of like you finished that race and you were like, oh, that was, 85% effort. And
Right.
you ran like a 12-mile long run the next day.
Right. I jogged that. I jogged that long run. But
Did you?
yeah, I did. I did.
Yeah.
It was really relaxing. I was with teammates and we're just taking it easy.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, so I mean, like, how would you sum up your freshman track season and just your freshman year of racing overall? I mean, you still have some more races, coming up, but just like, how would you summarize everything at your first year? Because I feel like it flew by.
Oh, it did. I was saying this to my teammate. I was saying, shout out Karsten. I was saying this to him, but I was saying it feels like I went into a buffet and I'm just trying out all the food and then seeing what I like to eat and then committing to something. Because for me personally, this year has been a lot of exploration. I really didn't know what I wanted to focus on. I had a tiny bit of success in the 800. I enjoyed it in high school. Same with the 1600, which now it's the 1500. But I was still intimidated with the longer distances like the 5K. And so this year I've been all over the place. I've done 800s, I've done 1500s, I've done a 5K. And so, yeah, it was just like, oh my gosh, I don't want to say the word like so much, but it was just about figuring out what I enjoy. And also, too, freshman year is really a learning curve no matter what you run. It's new training, it's more competition, it's a different environment, you're living away from home. So it's a lot of adjustments. And some people have phenomenal years and they run super fast. Other people feel like they need a transition, and both is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We as runners and individuals, we all have our own path.
Right.
And I think if we just focus on what we need to do and what works for us, like your success in whatever it is that you're trying to do will happen when it's supposed to happen. So,
Absolutely.
yeah. That's very, very cool. Well, super
Thanks.
happy, was excited about Friday. We'll definitely
Yeah.
have to share a photo and onward we go.
Onward. On to the next.
On to the next.
Yep.
Um, okay, what should we talk about next?
What's up with you? Tell us. What are
All
you working
right.
on?
Well, I'm in the thick of training for Grandma's Marathon. It
Hmm.
was 7 weeks from yesterday. So we're 7 weeks away. I feel like I know that I'm in the thick of training right now and definitely feeling the body feels good. No niggles or injuries. Knock very hard on the wood on that.
Yep.
But I've been trying to be very smart and intentional about my training and letting my body sleep when it needs to sleep, going to bed, early when I can, and taking naps on the weekend, and just being like all the things, the hydration, the nutrition, rolling out. I've been using the trigger gun massage
Mm.
like a champ.
Oh yeah.
The workouts have been going well. The long runs have been going okay. Like I feel like I'm getting the work in. There hasn't been any magic that has happened
Mm.
with the long runs yet, but that's okay. Like I'm definitely like chipping away, putting in the work, and the fitness is slowly starting to appear. And I know it'll just take a little bit more time and that's okay. Like I'm ready to be just patient and just continue to put my head down and I definitely had some moments like I'd say maybe a month ago where I was just like, I don't know if I'm going to be ready. Like I feel so nervous. And then I was just like, no, no, this is just part of the process. Like you just have to keep putting your head down and just waking up and doing this monotonous thing and running every single day and resting when
Totally.
it's, appropriate. So
Yeah. There's something to be said about waking up and doing it over and over again. It's the key to success.
it's just over and over and over again. And I definitely have had those days. It was like yesterday was a good example where I just did not feel like going for a run.
Mm.
And like that's just a perfect example of like it's not going to always feel like you want to go, but it's like nope, I'm committed to go. That's what is on the schedule. That's what has to get done. So get your butt up and go on your go on the
Exactly.
run.
Totally. Just get it done.
Yeah. So yeah, so I'll keep you guys posted on how things are going in the weeks to come, but 7 weeks to go.
There you go.
Yeah.
What
Oh, and
what
I want to say too, I have been being on top of the strength work and mobility and core because that has been really what I feel like has been, keeping me feeling healthy and just like strong. So I've been really having, making sure that is like a big part of because it's not just like going out for the run. It's like what are the things that you're doing before the run and after to make sure that your body can hold up.
Oh yeah.
You
We
know,
we both know I can attest to that one.
talk about that forever.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. I have notes here too, things that I don't want us to forget. So,
Yeah.
one of the things that you guys we want to talk about. Okay, we're going to talk around this because it's top secret for now, but in the coming weeks we'll be able to reveal. Okay, so I put this on my social media, but I am working on a very big project. I'm very excited to share it with you guys. It's going to be aimed toward Los Angeles and Southern California women runners. And it's going to be a big project, and I'm very excited about it. I cannot wait to reveal and share it with you guys. Definitely in the month of May, in the next couple of weeks. Um, Josh will have some you're going to be a part of this.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna have a roll.
so there's a lot to talk about, some things we can't talk about right now,
Yeah.
but we cannot wait
Uh-huh.
to share it.
Wait, do you know how you're gonna reveal it? Do you have an idea in your mind?
Well, it will definitely be revealed on social media.
Okay, okay. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then, of course, and then people will, and we'll talk about it on the podcast, and we're just gonna like chat, 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 talk, talk, talk. Excited, excited,
Obviously.
excited. What was that?
Obviously.
Obviously. So yeah, so I just want to put that carrot out there to just make sure you follow me. Um, I will be, updating you guys, but women runners, this is for you. It's gonna be epic. Cannot wait.
It's gonna be great.
Cannot wait. So, okay, so what else?
What
Also,
else?
two new guests. We are going to have some new guests coming on the 11 podcast. It's going to be great because Josh, you're done academically with school. And
Hmm?
as track season comes to an end and you make your way home, we will definitely have more time to just record and really focus on the pod, have more guests come on and give you their expertise on what it takes to be an 11.
Totally.
We're just really pumped to just keep things going, keep these episodes pumping out and have new guests.
Yep, 100%.
So, what else?
So, what else? Hmm.
Well,
Oh,
we
I
don't
was gonna ask you a question. When
Yeah.
you were talking about your training
Yeah.
and running, even when you don't feel like it, what is your favorite time to go on a run in the day?
Oh, that's good. Uh, Mid-morning.
Mid morning?
An ideal day for me would be I'm just going to tell you right now, and you know this about me, but in case you guys are listening and you don't know this about me, I do not like to get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning to go on a run. I will do it if it's necessary or if I'm meeting someone, but would that be my preferred time to go on a run? No. I love to sleep, and get as much sleep as I can. So, so my ideal day is like waking up at like 7,
Hmm,
um, and then doing, the things that I have to do, which is getting the girls off to school, and like that's a whole process, and driving everybody where they need to be. And then going on a run mid-morning before I have like work to do and like all this stuff, before the day gets crazy. That is ideal. And that seems to work. Like I feel like I'm really happy. It doesn't always work out that way. Sometimes it's later in the afternoon, sometimes it's evening, sometimes it's really early morning, but most of the time my sweet spot is mid-morning.
nice.
Yeah. What about
Yeah.
you? What's your
Well, I don't really have a choice.
favorite?
For me, well, for the record, I do enjoy it. But for normal days, well, at least during the academic calendar, it was 7 or I can't even remember. 7 a.m. 7 a.m. practice
Yeah.
for base run, doubles, normal days, and then for workouts, 6 a.m. So I just need to wake up 30 minutes before, 'cause it's not a far scooter or walk away to the offices where we meet up or the track.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wake up at 5:30 on workout days and 6:30 on regular days. But now that school is done, oh, it's so nice. We've been having this past week, we've just had 8 a.m. practice. And then this next week, starting Monday, we have 2 p.m. practice tomorrow. And then here,
Ooh,
no, here's why. There's a
love
reason
it.
why. There's a
Okay.
reason why.
Okay.
So for conference, the Texas heat is going to be very hot. And so we need
Um,
to prepare for that. And so coach is like, we're going to have practice in the afternoon so we can adapt to the hot weather.
Okay, so your conference championships are going to be in Texas.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely, I mean, it's May, so I imagine it's gonna be starting to really heat up in Texas.
It's super cloudy today, by the way, in California
Oh, I
outside
know. I know.
where I am.
It was I was up really, really early this morning. Actually, this was one of the days not to run, but I had to get up at 5 because I actually emceed a race this morning. Oh, I
Oh yeah, yeah,
forgot
yeah.
about that.
Yeah, we didn't even talk. We had to talk about that.
I gotta talk about that for one sec. Okay, so really fun morning on this Sunday morning. I got up at 5. I got ready. I left the house around 6-ish and went to near downtown LA. Like there's some neighborhoods in that area. And so I emceed this race that I did last year for Students Run LA. It was called their
Yeah.
Victory 5K, and it's really cool because there's all these high school students, and there was adults running as well, but mostly high school students, and it's the culmination of their year with Students Run LA, which is a phenomenal program here in Los Angeles. They coach the kids, they run like 4 to 5 days a week. They have races for them. They run the Los Angeles Marathon. So most
Oh,
of
they
the
do?
kids, yeah, they run the LA Marathon. They ran in that brutal heat
It's crazy.
in March. And so I got a chance to interview them and talk about like what was it like running in that heat? And they were like, yeah, it was brutal, but we did it. And so then they also have different races throughout the year, short races, and then it culminates in their Victory 5K in early May. So that was
Hmm.
today. So I love being a part of just being there with them, pumping them up. Oh, this is too funny.
Detail.
I didn't even tell you this on the phone earlier,
Okay.
but this kid named Nicholas, shout out Nicholas if you ever listen to this. I saw him with this sign and it was a promposal
Oh my gosh, no way.
sign. And he was like, whatever it said. And it was funny because the girl's name was Natalie, his
Oh,
girlfriend.
really?
And
No way.
he was like, will you go to prom with me? And he had it all like decked out, this huge like poster board. So I saw him and I'm like, oh my gosh, like so we started talking and he was like, yeah, she should be crossing the finish line any minute and then I'm gonna ask her. And so
Oh my gosh,
we were kind
wow.
of waiting around and so she comes across the finish line and she sees him and he gets down on one knee.
Are we serious?
I'm serious. And he was just like, will you go to prom with me? And before that, people were like, what if
Okay,
he says no? Right?
okay.
And he was
Yeah.
like, no. He's like, I think she's gonna say yes. Otherwise, I wouldn't put myself through this
Right,
agony.
right, right.
But he gets down on one knee. He asked her to go to prom. She said yes. Everyone was cheering. It was this whole thing. It was super cute. So
That's sick.
I got a chance to
Awesome.
talk to the two of them. So their prom is on May 15th.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
cool.
That was fun. The course is like pretty hilly too, and it
Oh,
is
really?
on a super steep uphill.
Oh,
Like
really?
kind of to the point where I'm like, this is brutal. I mean, these kids are
Wow.
like, and the adults are like motoring up this hill at the end.
Wow.
So, but it's a really fun day. I'm always, honored to be a part of it. So that was my day today.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Yeah, awesome. That's
so
so
lots of
super
fun
cool.
stuff going on.
Yep.
All right, you guys, we will not keep you too long. Hope you
Yep.
had a great weekend going into this new week in the month of May. I cannot believe it's May already.
Crazy.
Um, oh my gosh, we could talk forever because so much has happened. Boston Marathon, London Marathon. Oh
Oh
my
my
gosh,
gosh.
159 marathon. I totally forgot about that.
Okay, well, we'll have to have like a whole dedicated episode on Trackflation.
We're coming back.
We'll
We
be
were going
back
to talk
soon
about it.
because that was just insane. I
That's
can't believe, wait, I just want to say, I can't believe we were almost gonna maybe watch it and then we didn't. We went to bed
I know. I know. Oh yeah,
because
because
we couldn't find a VPN or something to see it.
yeah, you came home for the weekend.
I was there and I wake up to, oh my gosh.
I know. I was like running in. I'm like, Josh, you were like, what? Like for real? And I'm like,
Yeah.
no, not one, but two men ran under 2 hours.
And three broke the previous world record.
Incredible. Mind
Crazy.
blowing.
Now I just want some Adidas Evo 3s and I can do anything.
Oh, and also
Not
everyone,
sponsored.
and also what was it? His pre-race meal.
Oh
The
yeah.
the
The
tea,
bread, the tea.
bread and tea and
Yeah.
honey. Everyone's like,
Uh-huh.
what kind of bread? What kind of honey? What kind of tea? Give
Exactly.
me all of it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I
That's
I know he's a Morton athlete, so I think he had all the Morton stuff and the
oh yeah.
bicarb and the
There was like I saw something, it was like his fueling, what he took. I don't know if how legit it was, but I
yeah.
forgot where I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw something on a post that someone was like, okay, he didn't just have the tea and the
Yeah,
bread.
yeah.
Like
You
he had a
gotta fuel
ton of
during the
carbs.
race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a ton of carbs from Morton and who knows what he ate the day before and that, for the biggest meal that I like to think about is the lunch before the marathon. So the day before
Mm,
lunch is like the biggest meal. So
yeah,
when you're carving, obviously, like a three, no, not obviously. Maybe you're not. I don't want to say obviously.
it's
Maybe you're
not
not.
obvious, Mom.
It's not obvious, but you're
Natalie.
probably loading for 3 days.
Okay, wow.
Okay, we're having way
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 too
too
much
much
fun.
fun. Um,
No such thing.
we're gonna definitely have a podcast where we talk about more about Trackflation,
Hmm.
more about this crazy marathon time, more about we'll do a prep for grandma's marathon before we take off. There's so much,
Yeah,
there's so much, there's so much. But for now,
for
we
now.
bid you adieu.
Oh, and make sure to
Oh,
follow us. Find us on Apple Podcast, Spotify,
you are so
YouTube.
good. Every time we've recorded,
Exactly.
we've forgotten to tell people where to find us.
Apple Podcast, Spotify, YouTube.
Yes.
Hmm.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yep.
Listen to our podcast, share the podcast, follow us on social media. Where can they follow you, Josh?
Joshua Mitchell underscore XC.
Follow me at Nat Runs Far.
Oh, yeah.
Anywhere on social. All right, you guys. This
All
is a
right.
joy. This is such a joy. I love
Real
this.
fun.
I love this. We love connecting with you guys. We can't wait to see you out and about in races and all the things. And we'll be back very soon for another episode of the 11 podcast.
Love a podcast.
All right, you guys. Peace out.
See ya.
Bye.